I was on a losing streak a couple of weeks ago. As you can see here, things were very choppy for me. There's some greens here and there, but a lot of losses as well. It doesn't matter if you've been in the game for 10 days or 10 years. Losses do happen. It's all part of the process. What matters is that the losses need to be controlled and kept small. Even though it was really annoying and difficult at times, I knew as long as I stick to my trading process and my trading plans and cut my losses according to risk management, statistically speaking, I know the market would change its trend and present opportunities that will work again for me as a trader. And just a few days later, what do you know? The Wall Street Bets meme stocks are back. And that's what I mean by markets can change very quickly to your favor as long as you are prepared. In this video, I want to do a full breakdown of this green day I had, where my total profits were over $45,000, which more than wiped out the red days I had before this. After those consecutive days of losses with not much going on, I knew when I saw GME and AMC gapping up that morning, it was the timing for me to focus and trade more aggressively, as I knew my edge has finally come back. And yes, some of you already guessed it. This was after the Roaring Kitty made his social media appearance out of the blue and causing a strong wave of meme stocks squeezing back up again. Stocks like GameStop and AMC shot up by over 200-300% in one day, and they continue to squeeze higher on the next day pre-market. Anyways, I hope you're ready for this trading recap video. As usual, instead of focusing on the profit figure, what I want you to take away from this video are how to use technical analysis and historical price action to identify trends and reversals, the gap up reversal long or the dip buying setup, the first red day short strategy, how do you use data points and statistics to find the best stocks to trade, and how to improve your risk-reward ratio and cut your losses quickly. If you haven't done so already, please gently tap the like button down below, especially if you want to see more trading recap like this. Okay, first let's talk about how do you use technical analysis and historical price action to identify trends and reversals. If you've been watching my trading video lessons on YouTube, you know that our first step should always be to analyze the chart of the stock. So we're definitely gonna start with the leader of the meme stocks, GameStop. So I think we need to start by looking at the stock's price action back in January of 2021. Because history doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes, according to Mark Twain. And this just also happened to be the only thing I still remember from my English literature class in high school. Okay, so I went back on my broker platform, and you can go back to multiple years before. So this is the day that we're talking about. So this is a daily chart. Back on this day, this is January 2021. Okay, I hope you guys remember this. If you're very new, then you should definitely go back in time and look at the GameStop chart for that specific day. So we're looking at intraday chart. This is a crazy day when it gapped up to 500, went back as low as 120 and came back up to 300 again. This is a pre-split price, okay? Now, for some reason, the daily chart is the post-split price. Anyway, so we're looking at this specific day with a huge wick on the candle, right? This is the second day of the gap up. You can see pre-market, this thing gapped up from prior day's close all the way to 500. Now, pre-market, this is already up like 200%, very similar to what we saw here in just a couple weeks ago in 2024. So you can see this thing had a history of gapping up pre-market, pull back a little bit to pre-market support area. We're looking at this 260s, squeeze back to highs, almost testing pre-market highs, and you dump with multiple hold down. 1, 2, 3, 3 holds down, probably 3. I thought there was more. 3 hold on the way down to pre-market support.